Class 10 students, today we will try to study carbon and its compounds. Actually, in chemistry, this is a very important topic and very important chapter also, carbon and its compounds. What is a carbon? Actually, carbon is a non-metal, is an element. Carbon is a non-metal. Carbon has versatile nature. Due to its versatile nature, carbon contains large number of compounds. Versatile nature, carbon has large number of compounds. These compounds are called organic compounds. These are called organic compounds. Organic compounds are those compounds in which carbon is present. Maybe in terms of hydrocarbons, or in terms of maybe uh, halides, carbonic acids, alcohols, all are these carbon compounds. Actually, the amount of carbon present in the earth crust, amount of carbon present in earth's crust is very small. It is 0.02%. It is in the form of minerals like carbonates, coal and petroleum. And in the atmosphere, 0.03% in the form of carbon dioxide, in the form of carbon dioxide mainly. Carbon, its name is derived from the Latin word carbo, which means coal. The word carbon is derived from the Latin word carbo. The Latin word carbo, which means coal. The importance of carbon can be uh, seen as the fact that we ourselves made of carbon compounds. All living things, planets, animals are made up of carbon based compounds, and carbon element is present in all living things. Maybe most of our food materials are made of carbon compounds. Petrol, diesel, whatever we use for cooking food, running vehicles, paper, rubber, plastics, leather, drugs, dyes are all made of carbon compounds. Carbon plays a very important role in our daily life. The atomic number of carbon is 6. So its electronic configuration. So its electronic configuration is 2, 4. So to complete octet, it needs 4 more electrons. But it is very difficult. It's not possible to add 4 electrons to a carbon atom due to energy concentrations. But to add 4 electrons is not possible due to energy concentrations. Hence, by sharing of electrons, carbon completes its octet. Carbon completes its octet, and therefore carbon always forms covalent compounds. So always forms covalent compounds. So carbon atom has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. Therefore, the valency of carbon is 4. So the carbon is called tetravalent. That is, carbon is tetravalent. The 4 valency of carbons are represented by 4 short lines. Carbon has 4 valence electrons. Carbon has 4 valence electrons. So it is called tetravalent. And it is represented as this lines represents covalency. line represents four valencies of carbon. Four valencies of carbon. Carbon has its uh, different properties due to which carbon forms large number of compounds. And characteristics of carbon is versatile nature of carbon. One more property, important property is self combination or catenation. Carbon atoms size are small. Carbon atom size are small, so it can combine easily with a strong covalent bond. With other carbon atoms. With other carbon atoms. This property is known as catenation. To form long chain of carbon atoms. This property of carbon is called catenation. Carbon can form straight chains, branched chain, and also closed chains. A straight chain, branched chain. Closed chain. So this type of closed chains are formed. And these closed chains are responsible for cyclic carbon compounds. So this is the reason, one of the reason for large number of carbon compounds, because carbon can uh, connect with carbon atoms by straight chain also, by branch chain also, or by closed chain also, and forming large number of carbon compounds. Because carbon, due to its small size, uh, is capable of forming very easily strong covalent bond with other carbon atoms, because said pair of electrons are very close to carbon nucleus, and due to its small size attracted towards nucleus strongly. So this is one of the reason of versatile nature of carbon. Actually, carbon can occur in nature in different forms, and that is called allotropy. Carbon can occur in nature in different forms, that is known as allotropy. Different allotropes of carbon are diamond, graphites, coke, etc. Diamond is also made of carbon, graphite is also made of carbon, coke is also made of carbon, but their natures are different. Their characteristics are totally different. So that is known as allotropy. One more reason is isomerism. Carbon shows isomerism. So isomer is also one of the important factor due to which carbon has its large number of compounds. So what is isomerism? The phenomenon in which compounds having same molecular formula but different structure formula is known as isomerism. Example, butane C4H10. Butane has two isomers. First normal butane, second is isobutane. So we can see here three hydrogen, 2, 5, 6, 7, and this 10 hydrogen are there in isobutane. Normal butane also 10 hydrogens are there. But they are arranged in a different fashion. This is a straight chain, normal butane. This is a branch chain, isobutane. So this type of structure difference actually carbon compound shows, and this is known as isomerism. And these two are called isomers. So this is also one of the reasons that carbon has large number of compounds. So due to versatile nature of carbon, carbon has large number of compounds. Okay, students, for today we are keeping